Top 10 Ark-The Island base locations. Let's get into it. Right, this is base location 1, located at 87.3, 56.2. It's essentially just this rocky platform here. It's quite exposed, so therefore not very good for PvP, but it is very hard to get up to. There's a lot of space, it's really flat, and for PvE, this is a very good base location in my opinion. I'm just briefly pausing this video to ask you to subscribe. It really helps out the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, leave a like and a comment. Right, back to the video. Number 9 is located at 84.2, 84.2, and it is Herbivore Island. This is yet again another good PvE based spot. It's an island, so it is off land. But a lot of people know about this spot. But there also is metal here without you having to go to a mountain. As the name suggests, no big threats spawn on this island. It's Herbivore Island after all. It's really good for PvE. You could probably get away with some stuff for PvP, but it's best left with PvE. Coming in at 58.7 and 72.5 is number 8 on the list, and this is Green-Ob. It's terrible for building PvP bases around it, but for PvE, you're really near an obelisk. It is relatively well hidden, not too many dangerous creatures spawn here, and it is a really nice scenic location to build in. Quite hidden from things as well if you build like under the platform and around it. Also, if you wanted to store your water creatures, there's water here, so you could store your water creatures down there. The next base location is at 60.1, 51.2, and it is a redwood tree, to build a redwood tree platform. It's near the Redwoods mountain, so there's easy access to metal. Again, this isn't the best for PvP, it's great for PvE though. You're up off of the ground, out of the way of carnivores. You have easy access to metal. There are loads of RGs around here, so you could just get an RG and then fly it to the top, get your metal and bring it back. Coming in at number 7 is 22.0, 69.2. This is often known as the compound. This is where iBallistic Squid did his Ark series. He was over here, this part of the compound. It's a very nostalgic part of Ark for me. A quite enclosed base location. Again, a lot better for PvE than PvP due to its openness and it being quite easy to find. But if you're a PvE player, this is a great spot, and it also is very nostalgic. Coming in at 16.5, 83.2 is Kano Island. This is another very good base location, but it's quite difficult to live here due to the amount of alphas and carnivores that spawn here. This is a good PvP base location. There's also an easy access to a cave here, so if you did want to build in this cave, then you can also build there as well. There's also loads of little hidden areas just under the rocks here, where you could just build a base and just hide it in. And there's good resources around here. It is quite contested over, but it is a good PvP base spot. The next base location is at 25.0, 71.6. I did use this for a PvP base location once, so there's easy access to water, an explorer note. There's loads of foliage around, so your base can be really well hidden. Don't put it right next to the water's edge. Have it not visible from here, because people might be explorer note running to get this explorer note, but just when you need water, you can easily get it from here. It's also a quite good PvE based location spot as well, so it's good for both cases. Coming in at number 3, 29.5, 32.0 is the Ice Cave base location spot. This is a very nice spot to have. It is very good for PvP. There's also an abundance of Spino spawns down here. You can also farm artifacts in the Ice Cave. You can also build in the Ice Cave, like the other cave, to build a nice base spot here. You could also just build your base in the Ice Cave and just load it with turrets. So yeah, this spot is quite good for PvP, and it's also good for PvE considering the creatures that spawn around it. Right, the best PvE spot in my opinion is this spot right here at 48.4, 49.4. Mr. Miola used this on his Ark-The Island 100 Days series. It's a very nice flat spot, protected from a lot of things. There's nearby metal, and there's also a lot of useful creatures that spawn around here. My favourite base location is at 11.8, 10.2, and is just a bunch of random icebergs near the artifact of the Skylord. It's also quite near to metal, quite near to an obelisk. It's got loads of access to resources, great for oil and polymer farming. There's some nooks in here so you can be reasonably well hidden. It's just an absolute great place for farming resources and getting resources and progressing in the game. It's also pretty decent for PvP as it's harder to get to and it is quite easy to protect. But anyway, with that guys, that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!